crazy, right? Yeah, well, it's going to get crazier. Welcome back to M Hood Fishing, everybody. Yeah, you're right. Or is it welcome back to M Hood Discovered? I don't know what's going to happen here, but we're going to try and make something happen. So there's a front bearing down on us right now. And it is just now a little bit after 4 p.m. in the afternoon. Kids are just now coming in on the school buses from school. And it's only going to get worse from here, but it's not super cold yet. It's super windy. It's in the 60s. Feels a little chillier than it actually is. It's supposed to get down to 48 in the wee hours of the morning tomorrow, like overnight. Yeah, it's going to get chilly, and then it's going to be windy tomorrow. It is saying 16, but out here on the lake feels a lot higher than that. I want to go fishing. And I can only think of one place where maybe I'm out of the wind. We're gonna go find out. Come on. Might try to rain on me too. It rained for a good bit earlier this morning. I mean, it looks like it's raining somewhere up that way, but I don't know. We going anyway. As my good friend Billy Fay says all the time, gotta get it done, rain or shine. Well, depends on how much rain we're talking about. Hey, oh, no, yeah, okay, cool, not the tires. Looks like somebody already brought something. I'm not sure what that is. Cat food and chicken McNuggets, or well, the ants sure are loving it. I'm not the only one, obviously. Oh, there's a lot of ants. There we go. More to the pile. Look at it out there. You see that? White capping its butt off out there. You really think about this clip, you think that I'm going into the worst of it, right? I am. This clip. Or is it this clip? This is pretty bad up here. We're head on. All right, just real quick, we're going to face it. We still don't have a normal level. What do you think? Take the super dangerous way, straight down? I think we should just go down like that. Yeah, but ride the brakes. Ride the brakes, drag the feet. Oh. Pretty steep, but down here it's not windy. The tops of the trees are getting touched by all that, but down here not too bad. Only problem is we're in the afternoon. We don't have too much time before the sun starts to go down, and this is where the pigs are. Well, you have a greater chance of seeing pigs behind the dam of Holbrook than you do up on the lake. Sometimes you see them up there, but it's not like every night. It could be every night, every morning down here. And as you can see, not much has changed since I was last here. There is a little bit more of a level. That, look, there's water over that bit right going back in there, but yeah, still orangey, still iron brew. It's actually obviously full of that bacteria, that iron oxidizing bacteria that makes this water this color. I've been here before quite some many times when the pigs showed up. It's a bit unnerving at times, but I'm still alive to tell the story, so I'm not too worried. People who don't know always, well, sometimes anyway, it's more likely to come from people who just don't know. They will comment, "Why are you scared of pigs?" They're laughing at me because I'm, sounds like I'm scared of pigs. Once you come to Texas out here and see how many pigs you could get surrounded by, there's a lot of pigs. You ever been surrounded by about 100? You got them in front, you got them in back, you got them on the sides. Yep, there's a lot of pigs, and they can get ornery. Generally, if you're not being aggressive to them, maybe they're not going to be aggressive to you, but occasionally you'll have a male that can be aggressive for no reason other than just that's how he is. But them sows with the piglets, very territorial, very protective, like a mother bear. But if you're attacking them, like you're hunting them, that's when it goes crazy and they'll attack back. Kai's Custom Jigs. Links in the description. I'll tell you more about it later. Maybe about 1.5 to 2 feet under the cork is what I have it at right now, and I'm already getting a bite, which is cool because this water is absolutely calm, like no fish activity. Oh, well, I had a bite and then it stopped. Now I'm getting another bite. There's a lot of little things over there. Oh no! Looky here. See that right there? Broke at the knot. Knot didn't come untied, the line broke. Had a bite, had a fish. Maybe a fish had something to do with that. Nice. Back down in here, lately this is the average size. Probably could find bigger. Definitely if we went further down Keys Creek, which is what this is called, coming back out of this dam. But spotted bass and largemouth of that size, pretty common right back in here. Ugh, missed you. Gotcha. That's bigger. Look at that. I think that's the biggest fish I've caught this year back here behind the dam. I think it's bass. Probably a little bit over a pound. I know nothing special, but it is a bigger bass from back here. They're not all tiny back here. You go just a little bit further down this creek and there are monster bass. What happened to you there? Here, go get bigger. I'm going to tie up this slip cork again if you're curious about this bead being down at the jig head, if you're wondering if it affects things, it does not. Still catch fish even though it's right above the jig head. That's to stop the slip cork from interfering with the knot too much. Now, you could do without it. You could do with it. I'm going to do with it. Always use the small bead though, the smallest bead you have anyway. So I am going to switch things around, but we're going to put back on the slip cork a 1/16 ounce jig head. This jig head, in fact, we're going to take it off when I get in the thick of crappie season. I tend to want to roll with a rod with the cork already on and a rod with a straight jig. Sometimes it's exactly the same bait on both, other times it's not. We're going to do a little something different just for this spot. Here we go. We got this back together and I'm going to put it to bed for the moment. 1/32 ounce jig head. This is called black and chartreuse stinger tail. But you look at the top, you see it's got blue on top of the black, but if you turn it as you look at, you see that there's black. And then the bottom is clear. You can see the black through that silver flake that's in the bottom. And that tail is what makes this bait magic. This is by Kai's Custom Jigs. Alright, so I have a discount code and I'm going to tell you very soon. First, I'm going to put this on. My personal discount is MHood10, all lowercase, MHood10, MHood10, to get 10% discount, 10% off all Kai's Custom Jigs products, from the hand ties, which are really hot, to the soft plastics. Yeah, you're right. And here pretty soon we will be coming out with the MHood Signature Series from Kai's Custom Jigs. And all these baits, from the soft plastics to the hand jigs, even the merchandise, is all made right here in Mineola, Texas, on Lake Holbrook. Yeah, you're right. All made in the shop. All right. Come on. So, oh, wait a minute. Before we go on with the fishing, I want to tell you a little more. Now, there's a lot of different colors for the stinger tail. One of the most popular ones is what I'm fishing, and then on Lake Fork, there's the Lake Fork Special. It's called Bluegrass, and I spoke of it the other day. I like that one too. I actually like that a lot. Sometimes I don't know. They got all kinds of monkey milks and all kinds of different varieties, but that Bluegrass I like a lot. Is blue and chartreuse. Works really good on Lake Fork, which is close. Very popular there. It also works on Lake Winsboro. Now these baits, you choose the right color. They'll work down in Louisiana, southeast Louisiana, and all over Louisiana. But these baits are particularly hot right now on these East Texas lakes and up in Dallas County as well. There's a lot of people up there that like them and are ordering them. So go ahead and, after the video, to the link in the description, check it out. Don't forget to use the discount code MHood10, all lowercase, 10. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, okay, so after thousands of bites on the little tiny jig head from really tiny fish, and the wind just kicking up in here, it's not really rough in here, you can feel the temperature dropping. It has got to be absolutely hurly-burly up there on the lake, and I am ready to take myself through it. I am ready to get back inside because it's about to be dark and it is just getting worse and worse. Yeah, you're right. Hey, I tell you what, go on down there now
Click on that link, see if there's something you like, something you want, and remember, all lowercase, M Hood 10, M Hood 10 for 10% off all Kai Custom Jigs products, from the hand ties to the soft plastics. And keep a lookout, pretty soon we're coming out with the M Hood Signature Series. More about that later. Until then, hey, thanks for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, being members of the channel. And yeah, you're right, I'll see y'all next time.